Welcome back to Beyond Soup, where I put up all sorts of stuff. And today's stuff is actually just trying to make this Philips CDR775 CD recorder work for me. The door is having issues opening, actually just playing a CD, simply because it just won't stay closed or it won't read the disc. And I believe it's because of the door belt. So I'm gonna try and make this work and see what happens and changing it out, and I'll show you the process and hope that it works. So here's the problem right now. If I open it and I put in a disc and I close it, what it does is it just won't. I'll try to read, and I don't think it'll read right now, or maybe it will just because I'm filming it. And oh wow, again another issue of actually playing. That kind of failed, but I'm gonna change it anyway, because what it does is it just keeps going, opening and closing, but this time it just will stay closed. Oh wow, this is just kind of camera karma or something. Anyway, I'm gonna just do it anyway, just because I want to make sure that this thing always works. So I will swap out the door belt. So I've gone ahead, took the top off, and what you'll see is a drive here, and there'll be 4 screws, and I'll take that off. Okay, I'm down to the last screw, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that out and pull this up here. The hardest part is trying to do this with one hand at the same time, getting this out. Hold on. Right, so I went ahead and started taking these the cables off of here, the flat cables and everything else. Undo that, kind of loosen this out and take that off. And what you'll have is your drive that you can pull out. And what you'll see here is the circuit board down here. What you also need to do, hold on. Okay, back to where we were. So I had to make sure that the tray was already out, and to get this out here, you'll notice that with the tray out, that the belt is really exposed. So this is a great thing. Usually, or a lot of times, it's not, so it's harder to get to. So you simply just have to swap that out. There's times when I've had these players that again just won't work just because of this belt. It's just trying to open and close, and once it closes, it can't latch on, and it won't start to play. So anyway, just wanted to show you this and see and make sure that we can swap these belts out and make it work properly. I just take my tweezers, simply pull it out, and here's the old one. And here's a new one. And you'll notice here that the older one it's really misshaped, so it doesn't always work properly. So I just wanted to make sure. For some reason it started working, but I wanted to make sure that it does work. So we'll go ahead and really just change this thing, and then make it more reliable. Okay. All right, so let's just take this thing. Again, trying to do this with one hand is quite difficult, so I may have to just install it and then again pause it and install it and then just show you the end result, but I'll try anyway. There you go. Nope, I'm gonna have to do it. Okay, yeah, I really needed two hands to do that. So I got it in there, and let me put all these cables back in. You'll notice some of them are clipped, some of them are just literally just inserting it and taking it off, just kind of like this ribbon cable here, the power cable for the drive, and then some of these are actually have clips. So just make sure you guys just don't start pulling on things. Really look at it and see if there's something like this where you kind of lock it in place, as you can see here, that you insert it, then you lock it in place. So hold on, let me just pause this. Okay, here we are again. I was able to just put this back again, making sure that these clips go back in tightly just by pushing it in, and again releasing it if you're trying to take it off. This plug goes back in pretty easily. This one as well. And then your ribbon cable here, just make sure you line it up properly. Again, kind of hard to do it when you're trying to do it with one hand. And then your power cable for this. And I'll go ahead and plug this back in as far as you know, my power, and then trying it out. So hold on. Okay, so I got it all put back now, and let's go ahead and test it out. I just feel so much better that I changed that belt, because earlier before I started videotaping, it was just really failing on me. Unfortunately, we didn't catch it that way. It just started to do it. So again, one of those filming karmas or something like that. But now it opens and closes nicely, and it reads the disc every single time now. So we're in good shape. I am going to do a video on actually recording, so you'll see that later on, but again, I just wanted to show you this. So hope that helps you guys with changing out belts for some of these recorders. This one's much easier than others. The Philips one is pretty open, so as you can see, as soon as you open it, you will find the belt right under here. So you do need to take the mechanism out in order to get to it, but it's pretty simple. So good luck if you guys are trying to do that, and this one's working nicely, so we're good. All right, that concludes this video from Beyond Soup. If you want to subscribe to this channel, again, I do a little tidbits of all kinds of stuff, all sorts of stuff is how I want to explain it. So it could be anything from electronics to just doing crazy stuff, or just filming something like something entertaining. So all right, good luck, thanks.